really exciting, especially coming out of last season with COVID and everything. Everyone coming back onto campus and being able to not wear masks for a little bit and actually hang out in larger groups is really exciting for us.
Yeah, so we are doing a really good job of bringing in great younger kids. So we may potentially start 4 freshmen this year just because they're so good coming in. And then again, we've been so good for so long, having that dip after we graduated the 2019 kids. There's a natural progression where you have to rebuild. So hopefully we're coming out of that this year.
We're really focusing on improving on how we did last year. So especially having a younger team, we're looking to play as a team and work on our team dynamic this season.
I think playing for each other is one of those things that we've got to make sure happens more often. And then attention to details. We're not going to be the biggest team, so we have to be one of the faster teams and one that pays attention to the details.
It's very exciting going right into conference play for us. We do have a little bit of our preseason in August, so having that time to practice and get our 2-a-days in, and then going straight into conference play in September is really exciting. We're looking forward to getting right into it.
We've had 3 scrimmages so far, and we'll have a 4th one this weekend, and I wanted to keep it low-key. You don't want to put a ton of pressure on the freshmen all at once to play in a tournament, multiple events in that day, just because we're not ready for that yet. So we're easing them into it a little bit by doing some scrimmages and making sure that they feel more confident so we can hit the WAC season running.
Hi, I'm Rachel Roshan. I play volleyball, and tonight we had our alumni game. I was expecting our alumni to come out with full strength and just be ready to demolish us, and they did. They were definitely very strong players, and obviously with their past season in 2019 winning the national championships, I was expecting them to be very excited and strong to come back and see the LTU family again, and I'm very happy that we got to play them.
Hi, I'm Mary. I graduated Lawrence Tech in 2017, and tonight I got to come back and relive the glory days and play against the LTU team. It was definitely fun to come and say hi to some old teammates and then get to play with some old teammates. It felt like I had never left, and it was good to see like where the team is and see all of their potential, and it's going to be fun to watch them grow a lot this season.
Since our alumni have been so good and they showed in this game, we have realized that we need to work on some roll shots and how to cover them, and just defense shifting and communication in general.
I mean, we definitely took advantage of our opportunity to play again. I think a lot of us were kind of hungry to get back out on the court and play some sixes, because we don't have that opportunity every day anymore like we used to. And so it was really fun to just get back out there and try to beat up on the young kids and take advantage of our opportunity to play again.
We've been working super hard for the past couple months now, and I think we're getting there. We definitely need to do some more things, so we have a little more work to do, but we are getting there, and I feel like we're going to be very strong when we come out next Wednesday.
I would say to the younger players to just enjoy every moment that you have here, because it does go by so quickly, and then one day you're going to be old and washed up like me, and then you're going to look back and wish that you were still on the court playing. So definitely just enjoy the time here while you're here.
I'm Abby Zambek. I'm an incoming freshman, and so far my favorite part is just getting to know all the girls and the chemistry we have together already. It was exciting. I think Blue Devils are cool, and just like the school, LTU has a good rep. So I knew some of the girls already initially from club season, so I was excited to play with them and get to know some of the other girls that I didn't know before. I love the community about the campus. I feel like there's always activities to do and get to know new people. Overall, I hope to have lots of wins with the team and have a memorable season.
Rachel Roshan. I'm a nursing major and I'm a freshman. My favorite TV show is Criminal Minds. I like mystery and murder mystery. Those are my type of shows. My favorite food is pasta salad, and I really like the Italian dressing that my mom uses. Shamar Moore from Criminal Minds. I just think he's a really great actor and he's super funny and he's good looking. My favorite thing to eat on a cheat day would probably be like a cookie. I like chocolate, so cookies just give me a good mix. My favorite place to shop is Marshall's because it's inexpensive and they have good stuff.
I think we just need to keep the motor going. We have everything there. We work so hard up in this point. We work so hard in this game. We just need to keep rolling, keep the energy up, keep fighting for every point. If we have drills where we put the pressure on each other, like there are certain consequences, then we can really create that in a game setting too, and we can bring that in games as well. We can do it. We can do it. We have everything there. I trust them so much, and I know we've been building that trust this whole time. So we can do it. We can definitely bring this season together.
I think today's match was really a big growth for us. We finally connected as a team and we're playing for each other. We really focused on just playing our game and doing our best, and it's just a upward trend from here. So I think it'll just get better and better from now.
We handled distractions a little bit better, and I think one of the things that we're learning is that anxiety is a distraction. Right? So we've got to get used to handling that, and it's pressure from everywhere. So that's kind of one of our mantras as a program, is we don't want to add to that anxiety. It's just a sport. We got to have fun and play with passion.
We are a very young offensive team, so I think our offense can just keep getting better and better. And for us, starting slow, it's not a huge issue because we are a good team and we tend to come back strong. And I think even though we started off low, the growth throughout the match was good, and we just came back and played hard, so it was good. I thought it was a good match.
I think the biggest thing is athletically we're doing individual performances, and we have some great performances as we go through. Team-wise, we're not quite clicking as a team yet. We're doing individual performance, 3 or 4 people doing really good jobs, but as a team, we still need to glue it together. That's kind of the big key.
I'm Erica Reed. I'm a freshman and I'm an architecture major. Favorite movie is the movie Miracle. It's a hockey movie. It's from Disney. I don't know, I just really like watching hockey and it's a really good movie. My favorite food would have to be mac and cheese. I don't know why, it's just been my favorite since I was little. My favorite superhero would probably have to be Batman. I don't really watch superhero movies though. My celebrity crush would probably be Kasperi Kapanen. He's a hockey player. He's probably not very well known, but my favorite thing to eat on a cheat day would probably be donuts from Dunkin' Donuts. My favorite place to shop is probably just Urban Outfitters because they always have stuff that's really trendy and in style at the moment.
a freshman, and my major is architecture. My favorite show is Friends because it's so realistic and it's just really funny and it's a good show to binge watch sometimes. My favorite food is pasta because you can make any type of pasta and it's still good no matter what. So. My favorite superhero is Wonder Woman because she's so amazing and she works really hard and she's just empowering for women. My celebrity crush is Chris Hemsworth because I really like him in Thor and everything, and he's just really good looking. My favorite place to shop is just the mall. I like going to any store. Probably Somerset is a really cool place too, so.
On Wednesday night, the Lawrence Tech women's volleyball team hosted Michigan Dearborn, who came into the match at 5-12. LTU was looking to pick up their second win of the season, but they got off to a slow start. 4 kills from freshman Lindsay Hubler, however, turned it around for the Blue Devils as they were able to tie the match at 19 and eventually pull out a narrow 25-23 win for set 1. Set 2 was another nail-biter as LTU managed a 26-24 win with an aid of sophomore setter and chemistry major Nicole Wan. The Wolverines bounced back in set 3 and took an early lead. The Blue Devils attempted a late comeback but came short at 25-21. Looking to close out the match, junior Madeline Hudson and freshman Abby Zambek both stepped up with clutch plays to end set 4 with a big 24-14 victory margin, giving LTU the match win 3-1. Leading the Blue Devils were Hubler with a match-high 21 kills, senior Nicole Heiduck with 15 digs, and sophomore Ellery Cure who had 4 blocks. These teams will meet again on November 6th in Dearborn, but up next for the Blue Devils is Rochester University on October 13th.
I'm Erica Reed, and this is Rachel Roshan, and we both play volleyball. What is one funny moment that has happened on the volleyball team so far?
Yesterday we were playing ping pong, and one of the male volleyball players hit me in the head with the racket.
What is your first impression of me when you met me?
I thought you were very quiet, but I was really eager to get to know you because we're opposites. You're more introverted and I'm more extroverted.
What is the best advice that you've gotten so far?
To stay out of my own head. Mental errors are a big part of this game, and if you can eliminate them, then you're golden.
The Racers took that first set by a score of 29-27. It was back and forth. Came down to the wire. But the Blue Devils were ready. Racers in trouble, and that one goes over the scorer's table. Juan for Reed. Off the ceiling, but still alive. Alexis gets it blocked by Hudson and Reed. And the Blue Devils take the second set by a score of 25-22. Are up 9, looking to go up 10 for the first time here this evening as Alexis gets it blocked by Ellery Cure. To end this right now, Lindsay Hubler almost had it there. Walker sends it out of bounds, and the Blue Devils win set 3 by a score of 25-15 and go up 2-1 in the match. Juan for Erica Reed. Uno denies that opportunity. But up this time for Callio. Ricketts almost fell down. And up again, Callio sends it through. Hubler will serve. They're up. Looking over for Alexis. Gets it blocked by Hudson and Callio. And that is going to do it, folks. The Blue Devils win 25-15 in set 4. win the match 3-1 and take the season series from the Northwestern Ohio Racers.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Kuhn, and I'm here with the women's volleyball coach, Ed Rule. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
So can you tell us a little bit about how you prepared for the season with a lot of underclassmen on your roster this year?
Sure. Well, I think it was a difficult task just due to COVID and some of the things that went on, and it was a lot of back to basics stuff. We had to work on a lot of fundamental stuff and then throw people together and compete. So it wasn't ideal, but we made it through.
And can you give us a little recap on conference play?
We didn't have a lot of preseason due to some conflicts and stuff like that, so we were basically just all conference play this year, and we were in the 20s with some of the toughest teams. We just couldn't close things out, and that was mainly due to the youth of our team. So that's kind of one of those fun things that we're getting over.
And I know that there's been a couple of games where you went all 5 sets. Can you kind of tell us about the energy that brings?
Sure. I think anytime that you can take a quality team multiple sets, you're going to get a personal, moral, whatever victory out of that, and that's kind of the big thing. The hardest part from a coach is we're right there and we're steps away and we're still so young that we think we could have scored a few more points in some interesting situations and made it a little more, the record a little bit better.
And I know you had to say goodbye to some seniors this year. How was that?
Yeah, so these were 4-year starters slash seniors that have held multiple roles, and they really exemplify the culture of what we have here. So that's kind of one of those tough losses to think. And then in our ball control, obviously they were our big 4 in the ball control. So it's going to be interesting to replace them. Our freshman Lib is going to do a great job coming in. Rachel is going to do a great job for us. So she's got a clearer role now. So that's kind of where we're headed.
And looking forward to next year, next season, can you tell us a little bit about how the recruiting is going?
Sure, this is kind of an interesting year. We're doing really good recruiting-wise. We got a lot of numbers. A lot of people applied, admitted, so they know the strength of our program and love our university, the strength of our university. So engineering, architecture, really selling things and getting a lot of athletes' interest. And we just signed our #1 recruit yesterday, so it's awesome.
That's great. So what's the goal for next year?
To be able to compete and win some games that we're in the 20s with. Right now we've been the underside of that 20-all game, and it's hard to coach that way. And then solidifying some playing positions too. We've had a lot of movement from all of our different positions, and I want to have some movement, but not 6 or 7 players moving around. That becomes a little more difficult. So.
And we wish you the best of luck next season. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you very much, Elizabeth.